Well, here we are again, and we just had Lee sing a beautiful song for us. Wild Women Don't Get the Blues.
It's a lot of fun, that song.
Well, yeah. I got to play a little bass guitar.
Great.
I haven't done that, and that was a treat for me,
Yeah,
too.
that was good.
But what a beautiful tune.
Yeah, it's a neat tune, and it just sort of goes to show where Ida Cox would have been at it at that point in your life.
Well, you can see why people love the blues. You
Yeah.
know, it's just, there's a lot of emotion there. It's just great stuff.
Absolutely.
Now, the purpose of our show here, of course, is to let you guys know, you folks know, that there's another side to the entertainers and the artists in the province of Manitoba, and that's what they might do when they get home. What are their projects? What is their love? And I know what some of Lee's loves are, and one happens to be her house. I have been to Lee's house. Some wonderful things go on there, and we're going to talk about that right now. Lee, we're going to show some pictures. I've got a beautiful picture here, just of the front of your house.
Yeah.
Looks like an old castle to me. Why don't you tell me a little history there?
Yeah, this was actually built by a Belgian stonemason that they had brought from Belgium to Winnipeg. He set up the factory for the stone work right behind my house where the Scott Screen and Wire used to be. And every day at noon and 5 o'clock, he would carry home 2 5-gallon pails of bricks, probably seconds that he maybe couldn't sell or weren't perfect. And his wife, Alida, who was 4'2", did all of the brickwork on the outside of this house.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, oh, it's just beautiful. I've got more pictures. We'll be showing them to you as we go along, of course. But right now, as we enter the house, we walk into your living area, your entrance in your living area. It's all of the colors, I have to tell you, all the colors in Lee's house are just amazing. Different themes, different colors in each room. But a lot happens in this house, and this has to do with some of your love of your fellow entertainers and how you promote some young people that travel across the country?
Absolutely. We have, I usually host about 3 or 4 house concerts a year, and some of them come across Canada through the Via Rail program, and I usually do a house concert for those people once or twice a year, but also smaller groups and duos that are traveling across Canada that somehow get a hold of me, or someone gives them my name or number to come and do a house concert. So I usually do 4 of them a year.
Well, I have been to one of these concerts. It's great. It was a young guy and a young girl.
Yeah.
And I think they were singing folk music to traveling across the country.
They were on a Via Rail tour, and they were from Edmonton. Oh. So we still keep in touch, actually, to this day.
And you had food. Everybody brought some food.
Yeah.
And there was wine, and just a great time.
It was a really good time.
Wonderful memories for you in that house.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Well, I noticed this. This is one of my favorite pictures of coming into Lee's house. What have you got here, Lee? What is this?
This is a stained glass piece that somebody, living in a castle, people sort of give me things that sort of are castle reminiscent. So somebody had given me this beautiful stained glass piece, and it was all broken on the bottom. And I took it to a glass maker, and they repaired it all, and it's now sitting in my house. So it's really quite beautiful.
And you can tell by seeing this picture, the colors of this glass is just
gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous. Yeah. Moving through the house now.
Yes.
I just love it. I can go there, and I visit Lee once in a while, and I still can't get over the beauty of this house. What have we got here?
It's amazing, this house. As you walk through the house, it has over 35 archways in this house, and there are arches and columns all over the place. And when you walk through the house and out the back door, you are immediately on a 28-foot bridge that goes across to the top of the 2-car garage, which we call the party patio. If you're standing on top of this bridge and you look down, you can see this beautiful, gorgeous courtyard that is all sheltered in by 9-foot fences, and it's really quite a lovely courtyard, almost like a New Orleans kind of feel to it. So it's really quite character house, this one is.
Well, sure is. It's magnificent. And at the back there, at the end of that bridge, you've got, was that an old garage or servant's quarters or something? You've got an old car in there.
Yes, I have an old car in there that I bought a few years ago. It's a 1957 Fiat that I work on every once in a while, and up until last fall drove it. It's quite a neat little car, and so now I've got to do a carb job on it and a little bit of fixing, but yeah, we'll get it out on the road this summer for sure. It's going to be a great vehicle.
Well, yeah. And you know, you mentioned these solstice parties that you have.
Yes, I have a summer solstice party and a winter solstice party. And they're just great. It's a big, huge music jam, potluck, and it's really a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, such a beautiful place. And I mean it sincerely. I've been there, and I stopped in just earlier this week to talk to Lee and say, you know, Lee, would you come on the program and everything else? And I noticed that you've done some renovating in your kitchen. You've already changed something since I was just there the last time.
Yes, I took 2.5 weeks of holidays and took all of the cupboards and everything out of my kitchen and redid it in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And it turned out beautiful. I love it, and it's just another addition for sure, another renovation.
That's great. Well, you know what, Lee? It's just wonderful talking to you about your house, because I'm still in a state of awe. Every time I go there, I find something new to look at. Just a beautiful place.
Very interesting house, holds lots of musical memories for me. My band, Blue Noise, plays there, and we rehearse there every week. And so being amongst those people and having the house concerts and having the music jams, it's really a wonderful place of memories for me.
Good. Well, talking about music, would you mind playing another song for us?
Absolutely.
Or singing? What would you sing?
Well, I think, you know, I'd like to do a little bit more in the jazz sort of genre, a lovely, lovely, beautiful song called Perfidia.
All right.
And I do this with my jazz trio.
Oh, may I play the piano for you?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, here we go. We're going to get Lee to sing Perfidia.
Out Perfidia, for I find you the love of my life in somebody else's arms. Your eyes are echoing Perfidia, forgetful of the promise of love, you're holding another's charms. With a sad lament, my love is faded like broken melodies. While the gods of love look down and laugh at what romantic fools we mortals be. And now I know my love was not for you, and so I take it back with a sigh. Perfidia's gone, goodbye. With a sad lament, my heart is faded like broken melodies. While the gods of love look down and laugh at what romantic fools we mortals be. And now I guess my love is not for you, and so I take it back